want to welcome you back to Pleasant Grove Sports Network. This morning's matchup features the Pleasant Grove Vikings taking on the Springville Red Devils. Got a new co-commentator joining me today. Want to introduce yourself to the fans?
Hello, fans. I'm Owen Jorgensen. I'll be commentating here with Jack today.
Nice. And you will be seeing more of Owen this season and next season?
Next season, hopefully, yes.
Yes, there you go. Team just went to the locker room for a bit of a hype up. We got 2 minutes 30 till tip-off. So, Red Devils have not been out here for very long, actually. Like, Pleasant Grove was warming up for like a good 10 minutes while the Red Devils were nowhere to be seen. Probably in, I don't know, there's like 6 locker rooms that have been set up for this, you know, 5 for the Fight. Is it 5 for the Fight this year?
It is 5 for the Fight
5 for the Fight Hoop Fest. There's no 5 for the Fight logos anywhere, actually.
I don't see any. There might be some down here.
There's a barrier in front of where the PG student section would normally be. We got a few PG students here. We got Johnny Bayless and Vince. What's his last name? I forgot. Is it Mark? I think it's Mark.
I think so.
Yeah. Other than that, just got the PGSN crew. We got Jackson Brown's little brother sitting courtside. He talked to me yesterday, said, hey, you're the announcer guy. I said, yes, I am. So there you go. Big shout out to him. And another shout out to Jackson Brown himself, who windmill dunked in warm-ups.
Hopefully. Yeah, he did dunk in warm-ups earlier today. He threw down a really big windmill.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see that in game.
Yeah, Brennan putting up some crazy ones, some like double pump ones, windmill, just one-legged takeoff. It's from, I think it's from his left leg. His left leg is just got springs in it, really. It's crazy. Springville, so I'm pulling up. Hopefully they have a roster. Send up your prayers now. And they do. All right, we're chilling. Of course, Pleasant Grove, I don't even really need a roster because I just know what all the players look like. So,
yeah, me too.
Yeah, if you ever get confused, we got a couple things. The only one that took me the 2 games was Hudson, and it was his last name, Guthrie.
Yeah, he's the new player on this team. He brings a lot of versatility to this team.
He's a good player. I'm liking what I've seen from Hudson so far in this game. So, yeah, not very many PG students. I don't know if they're charging PG students to be in here today.
I'm not sure.
I think it would make sense to have them be here for free, but I don't know how you would control not having them stay for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But that's if they just want to watch high school basketball for like 10 hours.
Exactly, so
I don't know. So we got some starting lineup announcements, and this feels oddly familiar to the game last year. And it just got really quiet in here. So.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Larson, a classic announcer over the PA system.
We are going to now introduce the teams, Springville versus Pleasant Grove. First, Springville head coach is Justin Snell.
Anyways, so, yeah, Springville announcing their starting lineup here.
Starting number 2, 6-foot sophomore, Swift Hall.
Swift Hall, he's sophomore and he's 6 foot. He's starting. There's 2 seniors I can see. 3 seniors on this team. There's Asher Mark, who just got announced. Andrew Miller, shooting guard.
Andrew Miller, they played Montverde Academy yesterday, and he went off. He played really good. They did lose by a lot, though.
It's no doubt. PG 2 years ago had to play Montverde at this Hoop Fest, the first one of my high school career. I could have sworn it was the first time we ever did it, though.
I think it was 2 years ago. It was the first time that PG hosted Hoop Fest.
Yeah, but Hoop Fest has been a thing for a little bit longer than that, but PG's been hosting it for 3 years in a row. They thought about not doing it this year because of the new basketball coach, but Coach Scoville of last year decided to host it himself, even though he's not a coach anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll let the PG starting lineups happen because it's going to be more hype.
Number 10, a guard, 6'1" senior, Zane Windsor. sophomore, Brennan Lockett.
And I don't think but, you know, they have Jackson do it, and he doesn't even jump for it. That was junior, he's 6 foot. Watch out. Springville stuck at the free throw line, takes it back out. In the corner, here we go, Drew. Layup pass break, but cannot convert. Now here we go, back with Springville in the corner. Here we go.
Andrew Miller.
So you said Andrew Miller went off yesterday against Mont, or 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
2 and 2. Basically 2 and 1. Just playing Montford. No good. Here we go, Andrew Miller. Inside the hip. No good.
Jackson Brown called for the foul. Andrew Miller at the line.
Continuation of the day. I mean, of course, their first game they beat but the coaches called it business. Off ball.
Tyler Palmer called for the foul. Wide open. Shot blocked by Team Cedric. Out of bounds. Possession Vikings.
He's a beast.
Big guy down. Pretty standard layup. Standard scoop underhand. And layup, and it's Swift ball. This is the sophomore. Push shot.
Team Center.
He saw that against Andrew Miller. They have 2 players that are 6'8", 6'4". Brennan
Can't connect with 3.
thinks he does.
Great rebound.
Ball the left wing. Gonna reset the play. 28 seconds. There's Jackson.
Can't make the layup. Foul on Jackson. Can't seem to connect.
Nothing big.
Brendan
So they pull out.
Hudson Guilford and Cooper Crawford.
Sandra loses the ball there, but he's been playing great. Mix-up, no loose ball foul. Springville recovers it. Mason Hansen inside to Sandra. His pickup no good, and that is a rare miss. So don't get used to that. After Martin into Sandra. Sandra in the paint. Posted up by 3 Vikings into Seattle. 6'10".
3 white shirts around him, still can't stop that piece.
It's just
2 points.
absolutely unreal.
And a foul. Fouls called on Tyler Palmer. Weston White Jackson.
He got into foul trouble early against Herman as well. So he's already in foul. You're out of it. Being a tool, that's no good, especially 4:30.
Next to and 1.
Hands out.
For Tanner Jackson.
Cooper being double teamed. That's a jump ball.
No ball. Possession Vikings.
Down 11.
Preston is the hitter. Great rebound by Huddy.
All top bounds possession Vikings.
Another reset jump. Hudson inside and cannot put it up. And you could see the first point. And honestly, his putting up these first points might be the barrier.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes it's breaking that team. That's the barrier. But at this point, you just got to get something. Dub.
First point of the night. Good morning. Early for them.
8:40 a.m. One shot.
Next 1 2.
2 points from Drew there. Swift Hall at the top of the key. Oh, subbed in player for the Red Devils. This is Carter Tanner, a senior, 6'7" center. So that's great. A senior who's 6'7" is not starting at center because they have a junior who is 6'10". PG has not had a player that size since Isaac Garrett back in the day. You go, Hudson on the inside. Layup is good.
Great drive by Hudson.
And you can see there, like the barrier we broke, and now they're putting up layups that were being blocked or, botched at the beginning of the game.
And you can see
Stolen.
the Vikings. Oh.
Here's Drew. And he
looked like he wanted to dunk there for a second.
Yeah, kind of had room, kind of didn't to try and dunk it there.
Yeah. And you can see the Vikings are way more aggressive driving towards the paint when Jamin is not in. He's just a beast in that paint.
Yeah, and you saw Andrew Miller misses his tough drive. And here's Jackson. He gets...
They call it jump ball.
He didn't even have his hands on it. Interesting. So we have Sondrup checking back in. They see that they're performing with Sondrup out.
Brennan
Way
comes in
less
for
good.
Jacks.
So Sondrup's his plus minus is actually out of the world right now
Actually,
because he caused 0 points to be scored by the Vikings. They didn't score till he was out of the game. This is Swift Hall. Back out. Asher Mark in the corner now. Bridger Frisch Connect is number 4. Sondrup to Mark. Outside 3 from Hansen, no good. Cannot connect. So here we go. Guthrie gives it to Brennan. To Cooper. You know, he hit that 3 in that game against Harriman. Big 3 for him. I didn't see him
he's
as a
going to knock
shooting
another
man.
one
He
down
goes
right now.
here. No good. You know, is that the second 3-point attempt of the game? It feels like we would have already had like 5 attempts so far.
Yeah.
But their defense is choking.
No foul call.
Letting him play a little bit. Gives it to Guthrie. Here's Hudson.
Spin move by Hudson. Kick out to Cooper.
Cooper, second 3, says, watch me, and he rolls
And
it
he
in.
knocks it down.
So Cooper Crockett has that mentality, and Sondrup is playing rough on Cooper, elbowing him and slamming into him.
Not much Cooper can do about that,
Yeah.
but great defense
He
nonetheless.
defends Sondrup after those, you know, questionable defense that he was playing on him. Or offense that Sondrup was playing, technically. It felt like they were just defending each other, though. Swift Hall, haven't seen any points from him so far. He's 6 foot, and he looks like way shorter than everybody else on this court. That's crazy work. Windsor.
Looking to set up the offense.
About a 3-second difference from shot and game clock here. Here's Preston. There's 13 on the shot. Back to Preston. Rotating around. Inside. Back out. It's 4 seconds. Now mid-range jumper, and it's good from Preston White. Buzzer beater, and it's not even close. And wow, that court noise really is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? So, kind of crazy little quarter we had there. You see, because they go up 11-0, right?
Yeah.
And we go on a 12-2 run for the
Fantastic run
second
by the
half.
Vikings.
We didn't score till like 5 minutes left in the first. And then, you know, the 12-2 run kind of has to do with Sondrup being subbed out, but also the barrier being broken. They start scoring. And then once you put some in the basket, like, that's all it takes, really. First one goes in. We have Cooper. Shoots his top of the key 3. Can't hit it. Next possession, they do like a kind of give and go play, but he baits the offense to do a double team inside, and he just kicks it right back out to Cooper, and he hits it.
Great look by Cooper Crockett there.
Shooting form is it looks less conventional than you would say, but it goes in. So why would you question it? It's kind of like Tyrese Halliburton, if you will. His shooting form kind of looks weird sometimes, but you know it's going in and it works for him, right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. Shooting forms are mostly the same on the team, though. Haven't seen much action from Brennan yet either. But I think that will change here in this second quarter. Going to see some 3-point attempts. Maybe if there's fast break. We had a fast break from Drew, and he thought about dunking it, but I think that there was a Springville player crashing in on him, and he was
didn't want to take the risk.
Not trying to Derrick Rose himself. So. And here we go. Second quarter play starting here, and the Vikings are down 1. And it seems like they all forgot, but the Vikings did have possession, so. And they inbound it from the sideline, not the baseline, so I actually don't know why. Here's Parker Van Doren, gives it back to Zane, wide open 3 off the front of the rim.
Springville ball.
Yeah, and I think that might just be the coldness from the players a little bit.
It's a little bit chilly outside.
Yeah, Windsor opting to wear the long sleeves, though, you know. Inside, that's Miller. Wow, that was an unreal move, actually. The double pump in midair, switch to the right hand in a layup. It's like running through the lane like that is actually crazy.
Very athletic player.
Yeah. Here's Jackson. Baseline drive, and he's fouled. Can't really argue that one. His arm got hit pretty hard. Andrew Miller, I believe it's his first. It is. So the second pair of free throws here for this game.
Can't connect on the first.
Second is good. So that's the second time that we've only hit 1 out of 2. So we're 2 for 4 right now. And a 50% free throw rate, it's not good.
Not ideal.
That's about what Shaq averaged,
Great
actually.
defense by...
Here we go, Zane. Zane, quick layup into the lane. And you see there.
Andrew pulls up for 3. Can't connect on that one.
Rolls on the outside, left side of the rim there. And Van Dorn, we haven't seen any shots from Parker yet. Preston White. Of course, the freshman last year on varsity did not get any playing time, but he's already getting decent amounts this year. And Windsor, his second 3 of the game, good.
Knocks it down.
You see, there might be a trend here. You know, first 3, if it doesn't go in, the second, it's like, first you fail, try again kind of mentality. And that's Sandra. Haven't seen too much action from him in just a bit here. And here's Jackson. Drive, left side. Defended by Sandra, but it goes in.
The circus shot.
Holy. Kind of unreal there.
Kicks out to Zane. Zane for the 3. Another 3 by Zane Winsler. And a timeout by Springville.
PG takes a little bit of a 6-point lead here. There you go. And we got towel boys today. Anyways, we will be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back from the timeout here. It's a full timeout from Springville. Here's Asher Mark and Swift Hall. It's Miller. Miller inside the paint, and it's a dunk for Miller.
Smart by Brennan to just get out. Brennan to just get out of the way right there.
Yeah, you're not gonna be doing much. Miller, he's 6'4", and he dunked looking like he was 6'8".
Just very athletic player.
Yeah. athletic, but didn't look like he put too much energy in jumping up that high, which is actually crazy.
Jamin doesn't like the call on that one.
Go Drew. Find the man to inbound to, gives it to Brennan. Easiest guy to inbound it to because he's got the longest arms. Here's Drew,
lengthy.
rotation, free throw jumper, no good. This is Swift Hall, and we got a charge on Sondrup, who's just being way too rough on Cooper Crockett for the last many possessions, honestly. Cooper's doing a great job handling it.
Speaking of Cooper, he comes out.
Yeah, they actually subbed Ty Palmer in for him.
Playing small ball now with Parker Van Dorn at the 3. Never mind.
Yeah, they take Parker Van Dorn out. Bring in Hudson, a bit more size, maybe a bit more stretch. So Ty hasn't played since he got those 2 fouls early in the first. This is Jackson in the corner. Trying to find the man, now he's gonna drive. Inside spin move, and they wanna call travel. They don't give it to him, but he also misses anyway. Mark out to Swift Hall for 3. No, cannot connect. On the floor foul from Hudson on Asher Mark.
Hudson did not like that call.
Yeah, not very happy. It's Miller, and is it what do they call? Yeah, they give him the and one. I mean, I assume they would anyway, but it seemed like he just like pointed on the floor. It was on the ground. I was like, but he kind of wasn't, so I was confused. So Miller, already doing great this game. His extra point is too high of an arc. He sends it like a full rainbow, and it just rolls around the rim for a bit. Here's Brennan.
Haven't seen much from him this morning.
At the top of the key. Now it's stolen.
Turnover.
By the Red Devils, and here they come. This is Mason Hansen now inside Miller, and he jumps.
Gets another and one.
Sky high, and that's Ty gets another foul, so that's his 3rd. No, they give the foul to Hudson. Ty was like right under him, but I guess he got fouled before he jumped up and just landed on Ty. Here we go, back to the line, and this is a skill that is super important to them, you know? Just getting to the line.
Have to be able to knock down free throws.
Yeah, he knocks down that one after missing his first attempt. On the other and one that was just a play like right before this too. Drew back out to Ty. Ty for 3 at the top of the key, good! And here we go, that's what we need, and they take another timeout. So Pleasant Grove takes a timeout this time. Wonder what the timeout, I guess the timeout was probably for just to stop fouling Miller inside, because you only have so many to give. But PG, I'm not going to say they figured out Sondrup, but they figured out some things to do to slow him down, because his production at the beginning of the game was absolutely unreal. He was a plus 11, and now he's a, because of these defense we've done, it's only plus 2 now. So losing 9 points while you're on the court is crazy work. So, yeah, we'll see.
Cooper drawing a really important foul on him.
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor.
Cooper Crockett getting beaten up, honestly, and he has cut down a little bit from his weight from last year, and it's made him honestly more solid almost by cutting down. He's got his core muscles are more showing these days, is what he's telling me. He's flexing in the hallways a little bit, so.
Oh, for sure.
And Miller is
Can't
alley-oop.
connect on the alley-oop. Oh, and they call a foul.
Call personal, kind of reaching, or loose ball. I don't know. He just did a basic personal foul, but it's kind of a reaching foul. Anyways, so, and look at that, the alley-oop. It looks like that Miller plays like he's 6'8". It's crazy, actually. He's doing great this game. Almost stolen.
Almost a turnover.
Here's Drew.
Looking for Hudson.
Gets it to Ty. Ty has already hit 1-3 right in the face of these defenders. Drives in, kicks it out. This is Windsor for 3. Cannot hit, but it's tipped up twice from Drew and then from Jackson, and it goes in.
Great follow by Jackson right there. Also a great follow by Andrew.
Yeah, in the corner, Miller for 3.
Can't connect.
And here we go. Maybe a bit of slowdown from his shooting, but inside, he's a scorer. Here's Ty. Back out Jackson. Quick 3. Cannot connect. And you can see that they're taking a less comfortable 3 than they would like to. Ty and Drew both have really fast releases. I'd say Windsor is probably next after that. Jackson, it's still quick, but it's a little bit more charge up, and you could see there that he threw it up immediately and it didn't go in. And there you go, in the corner, that's Hansen.
Mason Hansen, 3 points, assists, good ball.
Tie to Hudson. Here's Drew. Drives in.
One-on-one right
3
here.
Red Devils in the paint, and he decides to go for it. Shoots over that guy. It's just short, though. Hits the front of the rim. Here's Hansen to Hall. That's Frisch Connect, number 4. But Mason Hansen draws the foul.
I think they called the travel there. Oh.
I don't know what they're calling. Offensive foul. So we draw the foul on him.
Looks like Preston came in for Ty Palmer.
It makes sense. Ty sitting at 2 fouls, got to be careful. Plus general resting. It's now Drew. They call it over and back for that, or is it?
They called a foul.
Okay, I was about to be like, seriously, that
Yeah.
was not an over and back.
He tipped that for sure.
So PG in bonus, and they still put the double bonus on the board, but hasn't been a rule since I've been a sophomore. So first from Drew's good, and you can see this is one of the guys you don't want to send to the line. True shooter in Drew Anderson. And we have, as well as Ty. Ty, another true shooter on our team.
We have a lot of good shooters on this team.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even include Windsor when I was talking about that, or Jackson, or Brennan. They're all great. And we haven't seen any from Parker Van Dorn, but he's decently consistent from 3 when I've seen. In warm-ups, at least. In games, a little bit different, but we haven't seen him hit any. Hasn't gotten the opportunity yet.
Hopefully we get to see that today.
Yeah. Here's Swift Hall. Left, right, triple move. Now drive in. Shot from the free throw line. It's good. And that's his first.
Nice shot.
And you can see why he made the team. Sophomore, he's 6 foot. He's
Starting
165
varsity.
pounds. Yeah, he's starting varsity. I don't know if he's played any last year. He probably was on the team, though, if he's doing this good as a sophomore. But probably like a JV or very minimal varsity minutes. So 45 seconds left in this quarter. Vikings have 1-point lead. It's been very close. Jackson first rolls in. So looking into it, PG, when they went down 11 early, and then they take Sondrup out, we bring it back to within 2, and then we've taken the lead. We've had a 6-point lead at one point, and then it's basically been the Vikings have had a 1-point lead or a 2-point lead, and the Red Devils have been able to take it away for moments, but then PG can take it back on the next possession. It's kind of been trading a lot.
That's what we like to see in these kinds of games, is trading. Gives us a good game.
Yeah, inside that Swift, he ties the game up with that floater. Preston looks for the play call from Carson.
Can't get the back cut.
That's a
Andrew.
shot, mid-range shot from Andrew Anderson.
Right before the buzzer.
Incredible. Sorry, I went a little quiet there. I was just appreciating the game that was being played. The tough defense, trying to find the open man, the rotations around. It was interesting. So it's an interesting game. It's a much different situation than PG's been in both games this season. Both games they've been down 12 at half, and both games have rallied back in the second half. And it looks like that they're mostly playing their game right now. Other than that, they're probably being out-rebounded, which is probably what they're going to talk about. Again, we'll probably get an exclusive, get some exclusive interviews in there, or not interviews, but content from GK Jared. He'll tell us what they were talking about in that locker room to understand what we need to change, what we need to keep doing the same, you know. Anyways, we thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a fun first half. Don't you think, Owen?
It's been pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you know, it's been a slow start, and it's been kind of a different pace, you know. Because PG, the times that they've been down, it's because they play too fast.
For sure, yeah.
But they're bringing the game to their own pace because, you know, Springville can be as fast as they want on offense. But if we have 35 seconds to set up any play we want. And so we don't need to throw it and settle for the first 3 or first layup we can get.
And in reality, 35 seconds is a lot of time to set up a play.
Yeah, like, think about the NBA. 24. Like, that's 11 seconds less. And that's, like, significant amount. And then if you rebound, it resets back to 35. So you could potentially, if you use the entire shot clock up to down to the last second, got your rebound back, you'd have, like, over a minute. So.
And a minute of playing basketball is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of time considering there's only 8 minutes in every quarter. We're already halfway done here, and the stream's been significantly less long than any of the football streams. I always forget. As soon as we come back to basketball, it kind of jars me a little bit how quick the games are going. But
basketball is a much faster game than football, that is for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, we'll see what they say in the locker room, and hopefully we can see more production from Ty and from Brennan especially. So Brennan, no points so far in this game at all. And but, you know, if they can hit some threes and start working, Pleasant Grove can win this game with ease. So far, though, 2-point lead. It's close. Cannot get too comfortable. Can't be comfortable at all, really, with only a 2-point lead. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Owen, you have anything else you want to say?
I think I'm good, Jack.
All right, cool. We'll be back for the second half. As we have Hansen starting off this second half with the ball. Gives it to rotations around. Now it's Miller. Inside, stolen by Drew. Given to Brennan. Brennan. Quick little pass down the court to Zane. The layup too strong. Falls into Jared Ramirez on the side of the court. Inside this, Sondrup. Sondrup puts it in.
Sondrup, 2 points, assist, Swift ball.
Ty Palmer controlling the ball. Picked up by Swift Hall early. Sondrup cannot keep it in. Here's Ty. Ty with the ball at the top of the key. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson. Drive in. Into the paint. Out to Drew. Drew wanted to shoot the 3, but now he drives in. Now inside Brennan, and it rolls in. Want the foul. They don't give it to him. Windsor guarding Miller. Miller cannot get around him that easily.
See what Springfield does to.
Into the corner. Drive in. Miller cannot put it in, but he does get the foul.
Ty Palmer called for the foul. Andrew Miller.
And if I remember correctly, Andrew Miller shot 50% in that first half from free throw.
He did. He only got a couple of tries, honestly, because he only got and ones.
Can't connect on that one either.
If he hits this and he stays consistent with that 50%. Second, no good, but Sondrup catches it and puts it right in. So the shots that we earned are immediately taken away from Sondrup. So Hudson trapped. He picked up his dribble, gives it to Jackson. Jackson 3 off the side of the rim and can't hit. That pass, miscommunication, a bad one at that, and there is a on the floor foul. Inside, this is Brennan. Brennan way deep too, and he puts it in. Not an advisable shot. If he was like a step back, he would have been at a 3. See, that Swift gives it to Miller. Miller floater in the paint, can't hit. And here comes Brennan. Brennan's got 2 dudes around him. Hudson picks up the ball after he loses it. It is Windsor.
Zane wanted that shot.
Yeah, he did. Gives it back to Drew. Drew here goes right. Now he's fouled hard by Asher Mark.
Asher Mark called for the foul. Andrew Anderson will shoot 2.
Drew. His first of the pair is good. That's good.
And he's a pretty good shooter, Jack.
Yeah, Drew Anderson is incredible, honestly. Like, he's putting these free throws in with ease. He puts in 3s with ease as well, and that's pass to Sondrup is tipped by Crockett. Now in the corner, it's Windsor. Gives it to Brennan.
Going to work.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. Here's Windsor, kicks it out. This Anderson. Anderson gives it to Cooper. Cooper 3, it's off. Could just tell from the arc don't want to predict too many shots because it's not a very good thing to do with commentating. Long shot from Hansen, and he puts it in. They bring it to within. What are they stopping the game for? Is this a sideline warning? Can't review a call. Oh, reset the clock. There's issues with the clock. Windsor. Gives it back to Anderson. Anderson goes right. Now it's off of the foot of Hansen and out of bounds. Kicks it in, it's Anderson to Crockett, and now back to Anderson. Inside, it's Cooper, and he's fouled. Hansen.
And it looks like Preston's coming into this game. See if Cooper can knock both of these down.
Cooper's first. It's good. He's got a little bit of a shooter in him, you know?
Just a little bit. He is 6'8", so being able to shoot at his size is
it's good stuff.
very, very fine skill to have.
And he looks almost the same size as Sondrup. I wonder if they've lied about his height a little bit, but maybe not. I don't know.
The Kevin Durant effect.
Yeah. See them defending each other. Off-ball foul on Cooper Crockett, defending too hard.
Looks like they're both getting a little rowdy tonight,
Yeah,
or I guess this morning.
Yeah, let's not forget, it's currently 10:22 in the morning.
Early morning game for PG today.
Yes, tip-off was at 9:30. So, interesting, like, environment to be in, really. Sandra puts it in.
And Zach, this game is very close so far. Haven't
Yeah.
seen a big lead change.
Only the very first one, really. And that wasn't that big of a lead anyways. It was 11 at one point. Cooper, three, good!
Second three of the night by Cooper.
Shooting 50%, he's 2 for 4. Preston almost steals that ball, handoff to Swift. Now Hansen, long range, good! Oh, cold-blooded from Hansen. Mason Hansen. Here's Preston, drives in left side, rush rolls out. Cooper Crockett cannot get that rebound. Now Cooper's on the ground, and that presence is missed when he's gone. Here to Brennan. Brennan, spin, right side. He thrown out of bounds, but they call it off of Springville. And here comes Jackson checking in for Crockett. And Ty checks in for Drew. Inside is Brennan. Cannot hit. Now it's tipped and blocked, and he's going to go to the line.
Brandon's been struggling today. He's only been able to get a couple of those points.
Brennan's first is missed.
And if you remember, he had that monster dunk against, what was it, Harriman?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Well, there was one against Syracuse. It's like first like 3 plays of the game, too.
That's insane. He's a good player as a sophomore, too, starting varsity.
Yeah, played at Orem last year, transferred away. Knew that his spot was being taken.
Chamberlain Burgess.
Yep. Out there. Plays for Orem, same with Riker Mickelson.
And Orem beat Sierra Canyon last night.
Absolutely insane, but got to remember Sierra Canyon didn't have basically their best player on their team. So
Yeah.
that's Preston.
That's
mid-range
his shot. Can't connect, though.
And Jackson tries to do the 21 style tip-in shot. Cannot connect on that either. Springville, little miss there. And here's, it's just missed shot after missed shot here. We've traded
None
4
of these
misses.
Teams.
Now inside
Great spin
Swift.
move by Swift.
He puts it right in, you know. That's some good stuff from Swift Hall. Ty drives right, gives it to Preston in the corner. Can't connect. So close, though. Need 1-3 to drop here. Down 2. Pleasant Grove. Still technically ranked 39th in the state, I guess. Ty throws it to Zane, who's checking in.
Zane.
And normally I'm writing down highlights to go back later and clip, and there's been basically one. There was Jackson hit a circus shot, and then they went down. Springville went down and missed, and then they gave it to Windsor, and he hit 3. And they got a travel call.
And in these games, Jack, they've been calling a lot of travels recently.
Yeah. Maybe they got some refs that are better at watching, but I'm not sure. Here's Ty. Inside pass is tipped, and it's to Miller. Comes Miller left side. Puts it in. Here's Ty. Gives it to Preston. Preston to Hudson. Open shot. Good! That's a 3 from Hudson, and he brings it to within 3. Timeout for the Vikings. 51-48 here. We'll be right back after we take a quick break. This Miller being double teamed. Now Hudson backs off. This Swift. Swift push off back. Mid-range jumper, good. (53-48). Pleasant Grove gets it to Hudson. Hudson inside the paint. Turnaround shot, can't connect. Think there was a better shot to settle for there, but they go for that one. Here's Hansen. Hansen out to Miller. Miller for 3. Good.
Hits that one.
And now Springville building themselves a bit of a lead here. An 8-point lead, biggest since their first quarter.
And you see Miller showed off his driving ability in this first half, but in this second half, he can show us that he can shoot too, that's for sure.
And here we go. It's stolen by Springville. It's connect. Can he connect? He cannot. And Springville has an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter here. And we're entering the final stretch in this game. And PG's got to be careful here because they can let Springville run away with this game. But it's still very winnable for the Vikings.
Pretty close to the last 3 minutes of that third quarter. Springville just pulled away.
Here we go. High stress situation.
Let's see what the Vikings can do in this fourth quarter.
Taking a minute to start this game here. They're wiping up sweat from them. Or not sweat, someone spilled their entire water bottle on the side of the court here. It's got towel. They got no towel boys doing it. We got
coaches
got a JV player and some coaches wiping up this water. Maybe
JV fashion.
Maybe it's not even a JV player. Maybe it's the guy who did it.
Maybe. Looking pretty hyped over there.
Punishment meets the crime. Now the ref's giving it a test. He's like, we're good. So let's roll. Fourth quarter action begins right now. So Windsor gives it inside free throw line to Cooper for three. Good! Cooper Crockett is the best three-point shooter this game.
He can't seem to miss a three.
On these last two, he's shooting 60%. Air ball from Sondrup, and here come the Vikings the other way. This is Jackson in the corner inside Cooper. And he puts it in after baiting Sondrup to jump. And that's some good work in the first 30 seconds from Cooper. Swift inside, floater is good. Keeping their lead. It's back up to 5. PG, they just got to keep that 3 is more than 2 kind of mentality, and they can come back. Or Jackson Brown inside, reverse layup, cannot hit.
Had that mismatch on Swift.
That shot has not gone for Jackson Brown a single time tonight.
You can tell he's very frustrated out there.
Sondrup's push shot is missed off the front of the rim, and here comes Drew accelerating quickly. Layup good, too high for Sondrup to pin. Now it's Swift. Swift gets a 3. Can't connect.
They have a chance to tie it here, Jack.
Yeah, right here. Jackson Brown kicks it into the corner to Drew. Now to Brennan. Wide open 3. Good! Bang! Bang! You can't get a better shot than that. And it's tied.
Up the game.
1 minute 45 seconds, how long it took for them to do that. From a 8-point lead to a tie game, 1 minute 45. Now we got some defense chance here. Miller inside, kicks it. Swift, corner three, cannot answer Brennan, and now it's a telling him reset the clock.
And it looks like we got some fans here
Yeah,
at this early morning game.
there's a decent amount here. You see these guys hanging out. Here we are, corner three from Swift, good. He does answer, and now it's a timeout from Springville.
Timeout, Springville.
.550 left in this fourth quarter.
That is crazy. Just think about this. Go into this quarter, down 8. Hit a 3 really quick. Then Cooper Crockett baits Sondrup to jump. Hits that. We cut it to 3 a few different times here. Andrew Anderson hits a great high arcing layup, if you will. Hits like the top, not the corner of the square on the basket, but like the corner of the basket, and it goes in. So really, he's doing the work, man. So Drew starts with the ball. Still down 3. Now it's Windsor. Windsor drives off the opposite side of the screen, and there's a foul on the floor. Inbound into Cooper. Now it's Brennan. Brennan, mid-range jumper, can't put it in. So here comes Hanson. Hanson, it's stolen by Windsor. Windsor puts it up, and he's fouled.
He got hacked.
Fouled hard.
Zane Windsor with the steal. Foul on the attempt. Foul is called on Mason Hanson.
First from Windsor, good. Second from Windsor, can't put it in.
Windsor makes one.
Here you go, this is Swift. Now it's Asher
Great
Tyler.
defense by PG.
Not Asher Tyler. Asher Mark. Asher Tyler was a player on PG's football team last year. Anyways, my bad. 5:09 left in the quarter. PG down 2. Connect gives it to Miller. Miller drives, puts it up and in, and that is just unreal athleticism and skill from Miller. Swift Hall steals it from Jackson, but he trips and it goes out of bounds. Lots of clock issues today. I don't know what is happening. The ref is not, does not like it though. Here's Windsor. Windsor gives it to Drew. Drew right-left move gives it back to Windsor. Zane drives into the lane, and it's off the back of the rim, and he can't hit. Asher Mark tried to draw a charge, but Pleasant Grove just has to put some points in. They're down 4. Connect from 3. Can't connect, and it's Sondra, but now Miller throws it. So Hall, now it's Hall. This is Swift Hall, by the way. I keep saying Swift, but his last name is Hall, so maybe I should refer to him as Hall. But
that's not the matchup they want to see. Is
in the
Brennan
corner. Yeah, wait, continue.
Oh, jump ball. Getting feisty down there.
They give Cooper a warning about his mouth.
Gotta stay level-headed.
Yeah, can't start yelling too much at the other players. Ty checks in, comes in for Jackson. Taking Brennan out. Interesting move. I feel like Brennan could get hot very quickly in this game.
And we did see that for a second.
Just needed a few more shots given to him, but it wasn't happening. Now it's a foul.
Jamin playing very handsy today on both ends of the ball.
This is Drew. Gives it back to Ty. Now it's baseline. Ty swings it to Hudson, and that's good. And that is some good playmaking right there. Now it's a 2-point game. Swift has to give it up to Miller. Miller drives.
Snatchback.
Unreal. He does miss. It's a rare miss from Miller. And they put it in, and it's a timeout from Springville.
65-61. 3 minutes, 16 left in this fourth quarter.
And this is a really interesting dynamic for a game, you know? It's you're not really sure what to think of it because the Vikings have been really good for basically the whole game except for the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. They're down 11, they come back.
Didn't score for probably 2-3 minutes in that first quarter.
I'd argue even up to 4 minutes. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, half the quarter was gone before we scored our first. Again, that broke the barrier. Now the Vikings are at 61, so.
Turned out pretty good for them so far.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do about this 4-point deficit.
To 65. We've seen the other games have all ended around 60, actually, so we're seeing a bit of a common denominator here. Inbound to Ty. Ty inside, it's stolen by Swift. Here's Swift, top of the key, gives it to Hanson. Now inside, Sondrup. Sondrup into the corner, it's Miller. Miller dunks right over Cooper Crockett. And that is unreal. Now it's Drew, but he's fouled by Asher Mark. There's been 2 highlights I'm gonna write down here.
Andrew Miller, that dunk, wow.
He is
athletic.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. We've seen in this game. Hudson gets it to Ty. They need a 3. Gives it to Windsor, and it bounces in.
Shooter's touch.
Yeah, right there. It's so back of the rim, off the backboard, and in, and that is That's a rare make. I thought it was about to be the commentator curse right there. So Vikings called timeout. It's interesting you can call timeout right after you end a possession in high school. And we will be right back after this short break. We welcome you back from that little bit of a break here with 2:22 left. And the Vikings are down 3 to the Red Devils. You know, where all my cousins go to high school, they're also the Red Devils. So I didn't know if I'd ever see that as a mascot again, but here we are. Who even knew it was Springville? Fairly close, honestly. Not crazy far.
Close enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about a high school in Wyoming for my cousins, so that's far. So I guess shout out to Evanston High School. So here we are. This Swift gives the ball to Sondrup. Sondrup. This
Cooper staying physical. Swift.
Swift cannot hit that, and the Vikings have an opportunity to tie it here. Could either cut it to 1 or tie. Tie on the Viking. Gives it to Zane. Windsor. Windsor dribbles it off the push of Frisch connects.
Good recovery by Zane and Andrew.
Here's Ty. Gives it into Hudson. Hudson in the paint. Spin move, push shot, good. Cuts it to 1 point, 66-67.
Let's see how the Red Devils will answer.
A 1 point loss is still a loss, though.
Great defense by Ty right there.
Yeah.
We did see that.
Yeah.
Last week.
A 1 point loss is still a loss, so you need to get that lead. Like Harriman, #1 ranked team, right? But they beat us, and when you try to say we beat them, we only lost by 1, they don't really care. They're like, you know what, we won.
It's still a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss is a loss, but you can't take it too hard. That was the rhetoric in the locker room that day.
Accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the last guy you want to leave open. That's got to be a travel. Ooh,
they
calling a foul first.
Yeah, foul. Could have argued jump ball because Drew just had his hand on the ball the whole time. First from Andrew Miller, good. He actually hasn't shot that great from the free throw line today.
He knocks that one down though.
He's been okay from 3 as well. Shot is good. Here's Ty. Ty inside to Cooper. Cooper gives the ball to Drew. Drew drives in, right side, puts it up, cannot put it in. Now it's tipped up again, smacked out. Ty, 3, cannot connect. Gets it to Drew. Drew back out to Ty, now to Zip Windsor. Windsor, blocked by Sondrup. Sondrup's pass to Swift, who then throws it out to Miller. So the Vikings could not tie the game. It's 36 seconds left. And now they're fouling.
Red Devils up 3 with 36 seconds left. Let's see what the Vikings do here.
I don't think bonus is the kind of game you want to play right now. It's 30 seconds, and you're down 3. If you were down 2 possessions, I'd say maybe play the bonus game, but running you don't want to play the foul game right now. That's what I'm saying.
1.3 seconds differentials on the shot clock and game clock.
You'd have to, they're only at 3 fouls right now. You'd have to get 2 more for it to even start. So these last 30 seconds could be a little bit of a crawl here for you viewers. Here we are. Inbound from Miller. We got the stack play here. Miller trying to find the guy. It's stolen by Ty. Ty drives in. Layup is good. It's down to 1 point.
Great defense by Ty right there.
Inbound for Swift. Now it's Hansen. Hansen, can he get around past the half court mark? They do. No 8-second violation. Now it's a foul. Still had 1 more to give. Well, actually, yeah, they still have 1 more to give before it's bonus. It's Hudson's third, but, 20 seconds left doesn't matter that much. Can't cause another steal. It's Hansen. Hansen with the ball. It's reaching, but they call a foul. He's tripped. Shot clock's turned off. All they have to do is just dribble it out, and they win. The Vikings have to go down. They have to just hit any shot, and they have the lead. If Springville, well, Springville has shots now. Sorry. If he hits both, it's unwinnable.
He misses the first one.
Sorry, if he hit both, it would be a tie if we hit a 3-1. That was my bad. So the second one. Now, Carson doesn't make the same mistake. Carson Williams didn't sub in Cooper in this last situation that we had against Harriman, where they had a taller player and he just out-rebounded us because we didn't have Cooper in.
Cooper's been fighting.
Cooper's here. Pleasant Grove has 1 timeout left, so once they get it, they could just call it.
He doesn't make either. They get the rebound, though.
It's a foul, so now Sondrup's going to the line. I actually don't know how good of a shooter Sondrup is.
Guess we'll find out.
We haven't seen him outside of just shooting average center shots,
And maybe it's a good thing that he's at the free throw line. It gives us more of an opportunity to get a rebound if he misses.
Yeah, because now they actually opt to only have 1 person in the key because they just kind of know first is good from Sondrup. Now it's a 2 to tie, 3 to win.
See if he can hit this 3.
Second shot. Good. It's a 3 to tie. Timeout, Springville. The Red Devils are in bonus. And the Vikings. You thought Sondrup wouldn't be the guy to hit him, but turns out Hansen, the man who hit 2 NBA range 3s this game, couldn't hit both of his shots. Got too nervous. And we got out-rebounded, quite simply. This is rough. Here we are.
Exciting game.
It's a clutch moment situation. Who's got that clutch factor? Who isn't? Brennan hit a 3 at the very end of the Harriman game.
It might be Brennan. I think Brennan is one of the better shooters on this team. He's tall of stature, but it looks like he's not coming in the game.
Yeah, they're not going to put him in. So we got shooters on the court. Hudson, he can hit if he's open. But Windsor, Drew, and Ty are the standout
top
shooters.
3 shooters.
We also have Jackson on the floor. Great shooter. He's got height. But you probably want Ty, Drew, or Zane to shoot this.
I think they're going to try to get the ball to Ty, and I think the Red Devils can see this. Throwing 2 bodies at him right now off the bat.
Here we go. Ty actually gets past Frisk connector. Inside, Hudson kicks it out.
Zane for
3. No
hit.
good. Can't hit. Now it's 1 second, 0 seconds, and Springville wins in an unfortunate loss for the Vikings. They cannot pull it out. Final shot, I don't think was the best shot. I think you did have to drive to get people to crash on you.
It was a good pass by Hudson. Zane just couldn't connect on that 3.
I think the idea was for Hudson to try and draw an and one if he could.
Hopefully.
But he gets some players to crash in, and he throws it to Zane in the corner. There was still like 5 seconds left. Could have maybe opted to throw it to Ty after, because they double teamed him immediately. If you'd been able to get a pass off to Ty right there, possibly could have been a better situation. But the Vikings lose in a game against Springville that wasn't going to happen originally, but when AF dropped out of Hoop Fest, PG said, we'll take it, you know. Now that we're hosting it, we may as well play in it. So Vikings, they dropped to 1-2 on the season. But really, they're about 2 possessions away from being 3-0.
Oh, for sure.
So don't take this as a terrible loss. Go into Thanksgiving break and come back, and we're going to go to Davis High School. We'll meet you there. I'm pretty sure that's the next game we have. Let's pull it up. Our schedule. Yep. Meet us at Davis High School on December 3rd. Coverage will begin at 6:45, 6:50. Tip-off at 7. And we will see you there. We're dedicated. We're driving to Davis. We're driving up to Davis County for a second time this season already. We'll see you there.
Fantastic game today.
Yeah.
See you there.
Thank you guys for tuning in. But for now, this is Jack Barnard.
And Owen Jorgensen.
And we will see you next time. This is PGSN signing off.